there's lots of things going on everywhere. It's quite jolly fun, isn't it? I mean, blimey, you know, a lot of good bands, I mean, listen, both Richard and Haz are into black metal, you know, and all that. Quite often when we we do these festivals in Germany, I always find some guys say, hey Dave, you've really influenced us, and then I listen to what they're playing, I think, how the fuck can we influence that band, you know? But there we are. It's brought lots of memories for me, because I was there when it all started in the 60s. I hasten with my age, but yeah. And we've played here many times, yeah, over the years. Yeah, it was really quite messy inside, because upstairs there was all old sort of railway sleepers, dirt and mess. Downstairs was fine, because it was all decorated all the way around, you know, and big blobs, psychedelic light shows and all that sort of stuff were going on. So yeah, it was good fun. It's the first time I played was last year here for 40 years. Last time we did it was with Motorhead supporting us, because, you know, long story, I won't go into our things with Lemmy and all that, but he got his own band together then, Motorhead, and they supported us in 1977, and I never played at a Roundhouse until last year. So it's a long time, 40 years. Don't know why they didn't want us. We sold the place out. So I had a lot of good memories from this place. Great fun. I mean, I used to spend my time, I used to be a busker in the streets of London for many years, you know. And I've even done the queues when they used to have Implosion down here, you know. I used to occasionally do the queues and then go inside afterwards, earn the money and be able to pay my, you know, fee. Yeah, I write loads of stuff and some of it's awful, but I mean, some of it's all right. You know, I do my own solo stuff. The band don't like what we do, I do my own solo stuff and then stick a solo album out. It's a good way of doing something different. I can seemingly constantly write stuff, you know. I mean, I've been doing it for years. I can come up with tunes and things like that quite easy. We started off doing an acoustic album, but we've been working with Mike Batt, who did Watership Down, and, you know, he does lots of arrangements with orchestras. So that's what we're doing a tour later on in the year with an orchestra. And Mike's written all the sort of all the music for it. So it's quite a challenge, because all the musicians are reading music and I can't read music, so we have to actually play spot on, and we've got to practice really hard for this. Most musicians spend most of their time hanging around waiting to play. I mean, in the course of the day, you know, like, you get where you're going. Well, that's why we have a bus. I mean, at least we can go on the bus and lay down if we want, you know, sit there and read our books and listen to music, do whatever we want. But most of the time we spent here hanging around waiting to do the 2 hours that we're supposed to do, which gets to be tedious sometimes. We're constantly rehearsing. At the end of the day, you want it to be really exciting, and, you know, it happens to all bands. You have good and bad days. You know, you can't be expected to be fantastic all the time. And I mean, we do marks out of 10 sometimes. You know, we think, oh God, you know, that was awful. But sometimes what we think's awful, all the fans think, wow, that was fantastic, and we're all despondent. You know, oh dear, you know, we didn't play very well, and they all say, oh, that was really incredible. And you think, well, for us, you know, when it clicks, it's good fun.